And I got a juicy quote for you, baby.
Let's hear it.
I ran into this quote, and I've been chewing on it. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Ooh.
Now, I had to look up every word in this. Even is. No. What is valor? Well, valor, it's like bravery. It's when you go in and you are victorious. It does kind of have a victory. You go in, you're brave, and you execute. Okay. But what is the better part of it? What does that mean? Valor is made up of like courage. That's part of it, right? You got to have balls, whatever gives you that. But discretion is the better part. And what's discretion? It's how you do what you do. And if you do it also. That's my other favorite part. It's if, right? Because sometimes you don't need to go in guns a-blazing. Right? And I've been thinking a lot about this because I have a classic situation, which is a lot like your situation. It's you think someone's doing something wrong. In this case, this woman is wrong. And you want to remedy it. However, you have to acknowledge that the first part here is that you do have a goal. So if you are an asshole, you won't achieve your goal. My story where I failed and my mom called me clean on it. It was a guy, we were at the Highline Park, and this guy is standing on the grass with his baby. And there's a sign that says, don't touch the grass, like we're working on the grass. And I started yelling at him. And then he was like, because he was on the grass and his baby, and he's like, oh, is my baby hurting the grass? I was like, you're also on the grass, Einstein, is what I said, which was hilarious.
I bet that felt good in the moment. Saying
It did
that.
feel good. And then my mom goes, you didn't get your goal. He was still on the grass, so that didn't work. And I had to admit, my mom owned my ass in that moment because I was like, damn, you're right. Like, I don't know why I did. I mean, I know I did it because it gives you a nasty adrenaline spike to go at someone like that. It's pretty sick. And I don't do drugs, so that's all I got. But when I ran into this phrase, I thought that is the phrase because in that situation, I should have used discretion. And what I should have told the man, and I've done a lot of thinking about this countless nights, is, sir, just so you know, they use chemicals on the grass and it can make your son sick.
And then he probably would have been like, oh, my God, thank you so much.
Bingo.
But also it is New York, so he very well could have been like, fuck off, I'm walking here.
Yeah, he might have been. I don't think so, though, because it was a young baby.
Do you feel like he could have fought you? Like, were you very confident?
Oh, he did. Oh, physically fought me?
Yeah.
He couldn't have really. He would have had to do some weird acrobatics because there was like a whole crowd. There was throngs and throngs of people there.
Because that's a pretty bold move to yell at a strange person.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that stuff. I mean, I have another story about that. Yeah, you said the West Side earlier.
Yeah.
This was on the West.
It was on the Upper West Side, yeah. 89th and Amsterdam.
Okay. So we live in the East Side, which is notoriously, I would say, a little more asshole-ish.
A little more bourgeois.
Yes, yes. And there are some characters here, and one story is very similar to that. I was on the train, and there was a man with, I would assume, was a helium tank. It was a large metallic cylinder.
We were together. I know what you're going to say.
Oh, we were together. That's right. He is in the way of the entrance to the train. He's not blocking it. There's enough room to walk through.
Because he's completely to the left side. Like, you can be on the left, the right, or the middle.
Right.
That's fair to say?
It's like a 7-foot or a 5-foot gap. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
And an old woman walks right into the train. She's unimpeded because he's not blocking the entrance. He's just in the entrance and then proceeds to berate him.
Yep. You need to move, sir. You need to move. So privileged.
And he says, white people. And it killed, by the way. I would say 4 people laughed, not counting me.
Which is a lot for the train because people don't like to interact with anyone on the train.
Exactly. That is a nuclear bomb kill shot.
That's a standing ovation pretty much.
Pretty much. So after when we got off the train, I felt the need because I wanted my little adrenaline hit. And I told the woman, first I just said, that was rude. And she was like, yes, it was. And then I said, no. I mean, you're rude.
Yeah, because at first
rude.
she thought you were on her team.
Exactly.
But you made it abundantly clear that you were on his side.
These kooky old ladies, they're out here and they're overstepping their bounds. And they need to know, someone needs to tell them, discretion is the better part of valor.
Absolutely.
Folks.